Hasegawa-san, it's great to have you here. If I could start with you, Hasegawa-san, you've talked about a new vision for the power unit for McLaren. What do you mean by that, and how do you think that might manifest itself in the year to come?
We have spending a very busy winter at Honda. The token system was removed, so that meant that we implement every area for the engines, and which were restricted the previous years. And actually, there were areas we wanted to change, modified from the original engine, which was 2015, to extract more power. And obviously, the car was changing dramatically, so that we wanted to redesign our engine to fit the car, to behave the car much better. So we modified our engine, much more lower center of gravity and lighter weight. So, however, it means that we need to have a great challenge for the development. So I'm very proud that our team member made a very good job for this season.
Yeah, well, the token system, I know it's the same for everyone, but with that being abandoned and your ability to carry on developing this engine, how much of a help is that going to be from your side in the partnership this year?
Of course, we are not making any promises for this season, but our aim is to get the progress and catch up the front runners, so that we keep pushing to make more progress with this season, of course.
The new rules and regulations, Eric, I'll move it on to you. Your design team, have they been itching to get into work in the morning? Is this really reinvigorated, knowing that it's a fresh start?
Yeah, it is, and obviously, as usual in Formula One, winter is always a stressing time. As Fernando said, you know, we didn't start yesterday, obviously, it's a few months ago. Pretty happy with the approach we took, obviously, and everybody worked very hard. I guess the car is elegant. There is a couple of clever solutions, which I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say anything about it. But
no point in any particular direction.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a beautiful car, and obviously it's going to be even sexier when it's going to be fast, yeah.
And the partnership that you guys working together, how is that changing for this year?
Well, it's going very well. I mean, obviously, after 3 years, we know each other very well. We work very transparently, openly with Honda. It's key, obviously, as a partner. We design a car with them, and they also have some requirements which we need to take into account. So when, obviously, it's public knowledge, they changed the layout of the engine this year. So we had to take this into consideration to make sure in the car, obviously, we fit it perfectly, but also fitting our own needs, because this is the aero, but not only the aero, the chassis and the design, it's all integrated with the engine.
At last, a little bit of stability at McLaren. Just again, a similar question before I get Zach back on stage to you, Eric. From the trackside perspective, and with all the fans in mind, the millions of McLaren fans around the world, what are you saying to them this year? What do you want to see from this season?
Well, the track will be the proof. Okay, we keep saying we don't make any promises, because that would be wrong to build up the wrong expectation. But I think what we want to do is, like Zach said, you know, I mean, since we started again the new marriage with Honda, we would like obviously to see some progress and keep progressing. And what I can say is we will win again. Okay.
Change your game, as the hashtag goes. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Before we go, if I could just invite Zach Brown back on stage here for one final toast today. And the girls from all of those at McLaren and all those that have turned up.